day 6. Today I'm getting back in routine. I hope you guys can get back in routine together with me. I've had family over for the whole of Christmas. I've been sick the past week. Today is the day I lock in for the year. First step, cleanser. This is Yeputa Double Bubble. This is a salicylic acid pomegranate cleansing foam. Hi, good morning, Nubbles. Guys, Louis is a big boy now. I don't know when the last time you guys saw Louis was, but look at him. He is a big boy. Tell mommy why you're so naughty. Huh? For breakfast, I just tend to have some eggs and some low-calorie bread, and I just put peanut butter on that. I'm still going to the gym, and I'm trying to get back into a routine right now. It is time for my skincare routine, my favorite part of the day. I have these little pimple patches from last night I need to take off. I just had some pimples. I'm going to show you guys my morning routine and some of the products that I've been using, which I have been loving. This segment is sponsored by Yeputa, but I've been using their products since December and I am obsessed. I'm going to start with my hydrating mist. So this is called the Mist Have, and this wakes me up immediately. It's packed with hyaluronic acid, which really helps bring back moisture into my face and plump up my skin. And I must use a face spray before my makeup goes on, and also before the rest of my skincare goes on, because again, it brings back moisture, also preps my face so that all of the rest of my skincare can absorb really well. Next, I'm going to be using my Radiance Boosting Serum. So this is called the Glow Hero, and this is what gives me that glow without looking shiny. Just love the way my skin feels after I apply this. Like, I get that instant glow. I feel so youthful, and you can see how bouncy my skin is. I also have fine lines around my mouth and my eyes, so I just feel like this brings back more moisture and glow. Now I'm using my Barrier Strengthening Serum. This is called the Repair Hero, and this supports hydration and also strengthens your natural skin barrier, which is really important. And a favorite ingredient of mine I love using is niacinamide, and this product has that. The reason for that is because it helps smooth any uneven texture and blemishes that you might have. So I love putting this on as an extra layer of defense to maintain a good skin barrier. It's really important to me to maintain smooth and clear skin consistently, so this helps me do that. And finally, it's time for my moisturizer. This one is called the Make My Day Cream, and I love this one because it's the perfect balance between something that's moisturizing but not too thick, especially for daytime. Texture is quite lightweight, which I think is just perfect for my skincare prep, so I love this for my daytime cream. Like, literally look how soft and dewy my skin is, and the best way to describe what my skin feels like right now is like, it feels like a baby's bottom when I touch my cheek. This is the kind of base you want for your makeup. This is how I achieve glass skin, and also how I fixed my dry skin from the beginning of December. It was so crusty, and now this is what I'm working with. My makeup's going on so much better now, not catching on to any of my dry patches. Getting my skincare back into routine has been the best decision, and I've been loving all of the Yeputa products that have been making my skin so glowy and beautiful. Like, look at this glass skin. Look how bouncy and juicy my skin looks. I'll have all of Yeputa's information linked down below. Thank you so much to Yeputa for sponsoring today's video. And now that I have the perfect makeup base, I'm going to get started with my makeup routine. Okay, my nose was so dry earlier in December, but now look how this foundation goes on. Like, look at that. Like, it looks like my skin. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and be back. Hair and makeup is done. I'm gonna go get changed now. I'm going to a nail appointment because my nails have grown out. Gonna do this, come back, eat some lunch, and then it's time to do some goal setting and reflecting and give you guys some life updates. Time to get my nails done. I just got home from getting my nails done, and I did a bit of grocery shopping while I was out. Just some foods that I eat while I am eating healthy. I'm kind of in between the phase of like building muscle and maintaining weight, so this is like the snacks and stuff that I eat when I am working out. Over here, Cobb's popcorn, lightly salted, slightly sweet. This is one of my favorite popcorns. I got some half toast for my boyfriend. I got him some turkey breast as well. Okay, this one's not as healthy. This is Haagen-Dazs chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, but I got this because they were half price and they're never on sale. And I also got salted caramel. And then I got 2 of these Chobani Fits with the protein in it. Yep, 16 grams of protein. This is vanilla. This is the caramel chopped peanut butter. And then I got a few of these Chobani Fit little pouches. They have also 15 grams of protein inside. So this is just vanilla, and I also got banana. So I got quite a few of those. And then I also got some strawberries because I have strawberries on my off days. Plus protein caramel from Paula's Choice. I got this for my boyfriend as well. And I also got the chocolate one because he likes sweet things like this, but he feels guilty about it, so I get him like the protein version. Also some dinner slash lunch. So this is gonna be dinner for hopefully tonight or tomorrow night. Eye fillet, and then we also have some salmon, which I might have for lunch today. My vegetables, and then I cut some fresh spring onion. Soy sauce. My very low calorie ingredient stir fry noodle. It's so yummy. We've got woody mushrooms, bok choy, and like the flavor is like slightly spicy, and mala. This is one of my favorite noodles ever of all time. Mm-mm-mm.
这么显眼东西贴在这儿，哎，于总，你要好好保护好你这颗脑袋，不然我们拿什么赢？
It is time to talk all things goal setting and just how to get your life back on track and rewire your mentality for 2026. So I want to do a more in-depth video on this, but I do want to give like a brief overview right now of what I've done to reset for the year and also just get back on track. Kind of my regimen and things that I do to help me get into that mood where I'm ready to lock in and focus on what I want to achieve in the year ahead. Starting with the theme of your year. You need to set a theme for the year to set the tone for what you want the vibe to be. So my theme last year was seize the day, and that was because I felt like I wasn't making the most of my days the year before, and I feel like I wasn't appreciating like the time that I had and how to best maximize my time, and also just like be happy and enjoy the time that I do have to kind of enjoy what I want to do, because I used to feel really guilty for not being quote unquote productive all the time. And this year my theme is, drumroll, gratitude, which I chose gratitude because I feel like I am someone who was very optimistic when I was younger, like so optimistic that it made me realize my outlook on people was a really big reflection of my outlook on myself. I was so non-judgmental of people to the point where I realized that I was able to move around and do things really freely and not care about what people thought because I was not judgmental of myself either. And I thought about this and I was like, that is such a beautiful thing. It might have been from naiveness, it might have been from just me being young, but overall I would say I'm like an optimistic person. I feel like in the more recent years I've not been as optimistic, and I think that's just life. And when like quote unquote like reality hits and you realize, you know, people aren't thinking the same way as myself, and not everybody is as kind as you think. I'm somebody who wants to choose to be more positive because I think mindset is everything. Literally, whatever you tell yourself is what you become. Whatever you say will manifest into reality, because that's literally how you are shaped as a person. If you believe like you can do it, like you're gonna be able to do it. If you don't believe you can do it, like you'll never be able to do it because you've like limited yourself that way. Mindset is very important, which is why I feel like gratitude is one of my themes for the year. I just want to be grateful and happy and feel content. I just want to feel more content, and I want to realize how lucky I am, and also keep reminding myself how lucky I am. How I've been practicing this, I write in my journal. So I have this journal right here, and then I also have a daily planner. So let's talk about planning. It's really important to have a planning method, whether it be digital or physical. I have both. I use Notion, I use Google Calendars, and I also keep a daily diary. This one right here is from the brand Bespoke Letterpress. My brother got me this for Christmas and it is beautiful. I love this. This is just like a daily planner. It has like the day-to-day kind of things and like a monthly thing, and I just like having like a physical one because checking things off is very satisfying to me. And I also have a Google Calendar where I put tasks and divide like, you know, different schedules. It's been really great. And then this journal right here is just for reflections, thoughts, anything that I need to emotionally get out on paper. I put it into here because I think it's really bad to bury your emotions internally. First of all, it's like a health hazard. Whatever negative thoughts or feelings that you have manifests elsewhere into your body into like pain or something else. Like this has like been researched. You don't want to like contain all of that emotion. Like I want to expel that and put it into the form of thoughts or verbalizing it so that I understand how it is that I feel, and also just kind of like let that thought go. Let that thought go, or whatever it is on my mind, good or bad, just onto paper, because then ultimately it just lets me understand myself better. Next we have vision boards. This is my vision board for 2026. I'm not going to go through it too thoroughly because I want to talk about it in my next video, but like basically it's just everything that I want in my life: health, travel, my thought process, my mindset, things I want to happen, and also just the general vibe. I think it's really good to have this down visually. I'm a visual person, and I think that this really helps you just remind yourself, like, what is it that you want your year to look like, and am I on track for that? Having this is a really great way to help you stay on track and also reflect once the year ends. Speaking of which, I actually have my one from last year, and everything on this board has come true, guys. Everything on my board, I will tell you right now. First of all, my big like mindset thing last year was like, I am a winner. And I feel like this is really good to get into your head because it helps you like really push through in moments when you doubt yourself. You're like, no, but I am a winner. The gym, exercising, golf, I got like a lot better last year, which I'm so happy about. I can actually like play the courses really comfortably now. I finished my degree last year, guys. It's like a big one, okay? That is a big update. Let's not go over this lightly. That's like a big deal. So yeah, I will be back on that. Career, like YouTube, socials, and then my health was a big one. And I didn't get onto my health until the second half of the year, and I'm so happy that I finally did. And it was because I had that reminder. I was like, this is the one thing that I've been wanting to do so badly and like really like take control of, and I finally did it. And I'm like 4 or 5 months deep now, like into my gym journey, and I'm so proud of myself. This is literally like a visual reminder to me of like all the things that I've achieved in the year, and I'm so proud of myself because when I look at this, I'm like, oh my God, like I literally have done all of this. It's not like you have to like achieve absolutely everything, right? Like that's not necessarily the goal. It's to help you stay aligned with how you envision yourself to be that year. This visual representation really helps you do that. This is how you can get your life back on track and also get started on planning and goal setting for the year to change your life. And I highly recommend doing these things if you haven't implemented these already. I'll do a more in-depth video because these are literally like the entire method is how I've like molded my entire life. I feel like I've done a good job at like moving on to like each chapter of my life, to be honest. Hopefully it helps motivate you, or hopefully it helps you give some sense of direction of what you can do to, I guess, chase after your goals or your dreams, and also believe in yourself more. Okay, time for some life updates because I haven't posted a vlog since end of November, beginning of December. So first of all, we had family over for all of Christmas and New Year's. That was like so much fun. And then second of all, I sat my last exam for university ever, which is crazy. And I graduated, guys. I am officially graduated, which is crazy to say because I know you guys are like, or some of you guys are like, why are you in uni so long? Rewind back in time. Like I was at uni full time. Then COVID happened. Then after I was going through a bunch of health issues, I had my cancer, and then I was recovering from that. Mentally, I was just like, I couldn't be 100% there. And I also wanted to pursue YouTube. I was focused on YouTube and socials, and then I decided to do part-time. So I was doing part-time, then I had a bit of a gap, and then I went back part-time. And then last year was the year where I was like, I need to just lock in and finish these last few courses because I was just done. I was like, I just want to get this over and done with so I can move on to the next chapter of my life. And it was one of those things where I didn't feel like I was in a rush to finish, but I definitely felt like it was mentally blocking me. Like I just need to get done so I can move on to like the next thing in my life. And now I feel, first of all, so proud because I actually dedicated myself last year to getting it done when it felt so distant and far away at the beginning of the year. Like it really did. It felt like I really was like, I was trying my hardest to like push through. And I met some amazing people at uni, and I'm so grateful that I did, because they're so kind and they were so sweet to take me in. I'm gonna visit one of my friends actually in Singapore later this year. It reminded me of what it's like to fulfill a promise to yourself. And I think a big thing about confidence is, a lot of people will be like, you know, how do I become more confident? Becoming confident is being able to fulfill promises to yourself, and that is because you know you can 100% rely on yourself to get something done. Like, I feel like mentally, like, I was in a really good place all of 2025, but like that like really boosted my confidence by the end of the year, because I was like, I really dedicated myself. Like, I did not hold back. I was like, I am going full throttle. So yeah, you're probably wondering like, what am I planning to do with my degree and everything? And so right now I am probably not going to be using my degree like for that job, because I'm just going to continue with YouTube and social media. I have been doing this for like years now, guys. Like, this has been my job for forever, and I want to keep going with this. And so yeah, I won't be using my degree necessarily for, I guess, whatever it is my degree was for. By the way, I studied information systems, but I definitely want to study more, and language, I've mentioned before, is something that I really want to pursue more deeply. And if I could, I would study like 5 other languages, but realistically I definitely can't do that all in one go. So I think I'm gonna conquer things one at a time. Chinese is one of those things that I really want to conquer, because I feel like my Chinese is okay. Like, 我的中文还可以，但以后还可以比较好。I definitely have a foundation where I can improve, and I want to be very fluent essentially in my lifetime. Do some sort of languages course at university, and or some sort of course, just yeah, I'm still kind of figuring that out, but that's definitely something I want to pursue this year. So that's kind of where I've been at. Oh yeah, and I was sick at the end of December. I was sick, and this week I'm finally better, which is why I'm finally vlogging again. I was just like really tired in like a good way. I was spending a lot of time with family and friends, and I have a December vlog which I'm planning on putting out, or I have already put out, so I hope you guys enjoy that. That was just kind of like a time capsule of my life and some really happy moments. I forgot to show you guys my dinner, but I made salmon, rice and cucumber. It was really delicious, and I normally don't have salmon because it's a bit more fatty compared to like steak or like a chicken, but I really wanted salmon today, so I was like, it's fine. But yeah, still very healthy. I just pan fried it, and then I just had a bowl of ice cream, which I really shouldn't have had, but I did, so that's fine. I bought 2 flavors. I bought Haagen-Dazs chocolate chip cookie dough and also caramel sea salt, which was so delicious. I think the sea salt one's like the best for sure. And now I'm finishing my Chinese drama. It's time for my night routine. I'm about to go shower. I'm gonna take off my makeup first. I like to do it in the shower sometimes, but for the sake of showing you guys, I'm gonna do it out here. So first of all, I'm gonna use Yepad's the Calm Balm to take off my makeup. It says olive and coconut oil, so it's like deeply cleansing but also very nourishing at the same time. And I do have lash extensions on, so when I use like a balm product like this, I only go under my face and then I remove the top with some witch hazel. I think it's really important to make sure your pores are like all unclogged, especially wearing makeup all day every day. I'll also use my micellar water just to take everything else off. Next, I'm using the foam cleanser. I'm going to use the double bubble foam cleanser from Yepada as well. Use a generous amount to do a double. This foam cleanser is really great because you don't feel like you're completely stripped of all of the moisture. There are some cleansers that do that, but this one is certainly one of the ones that maintain moisture. So I really like this one. I'm gonna wash my hair and then I'm gonna come back and do skin. Time for skincare. Yepada the Mist. Using the Glow Hero. Look how hydrated I am. Then I'm gonna be using Midnight Magic. This is like a calming cream. It's like a sleeping mask, so I'll wake up very hydrated. The neck is very important as well. I'm gonna go dry my hair and then I'll be back.